I need to sit with those feelings, I think, because I'm going to tell you why. So, growing up, I'm letting y'all into a little bit of my personal life. My father, who is Caribbean, that's where my Caribbean descent comes from. Hair was kind of like a crown of glory for them, and so he just forbade us from ever cutting our hair or ever doing anything. We never even got perms. I didn't even get perms growing up. So you know how people, I would have long hair. My mama didn't perm me when I was 3. Like that really never happened to me. I literally, like, if you think about, people used to call me sister. They used to call me Tia and Tamara because that's what my hair was growing up. And the first time I cut it was in college.
Oh, wow.
Because I was away.
I remember.
And when I tell you, babe, and I cut it and colored it red.
I remember that. That was a vibe.
It was, but it was also a conversation when I went home. So, it was a lot. A lot had transpired in that time frame. And I really enjoyed when I did that, though. It really made me feel like free a little bit. I just felt like, oh, and then you had taught me how to like style it a little bit. You was like, oh, I could do the twist out for you. That's how we became friends. She was like, I was like, oh, I love your hair. And she was like, I could do it on yours. And I was like, can you? And then I was like, I don't got no money. She was like, yeah, that's okay. Little did I know.
Come on here, girl.
Yes, and then we hung out one night. She did my hair, and we have not been apart since.
So just never left.
So I've been thinking, and I cut my hair continuously throughout college. I let it grow out, and I think the last time I cut it was probably like, it might have almost been a decade ago.
Oh wow.
It's been a while since I cut it, and it's not out of like fear of having short hair or anything like that. It's just like, I'm a proponent of paying people for the expertise, and I didn't want to pay a stylist. I wasn't going to cut it myself. I cut bangs myself, which went okay, but I was like, I'm not going to cut my hair at home, and I'm definitely not going to color. My hair is, I know they say hair can't be jet black, but my hair is pretty dark. So like trying to lift it and do it, I'm not doing that at home. So I was just like, okay, well, here we are. So this is what, but I be cutting it when I blow dry it, and I do different things. I trim, but no, it's not really trimming. I literally be like cutting inches off.
Okay.
I can't tell until I see the amount of hair.
Oh wow.
On them. Maybe I don't have depth perception. I don't know. Something. I don't know what's happening. But I just
what's happening?
Maybe, but I think it may be a little bit seeing you with that. That's such a cute cut.
Thank you.
It's so cute, but I also think it fits you.
I think it does too, which is why I want to cut it again. I want to go back to a little bit.
I think I'm not experiencing the fact that it may not look the same on me.
No, I think, well,
you have to, I think you have to be aware of like cuts and stuff.
But you have like your face shape, I think will look great, but it's just about what the vibe you want. Like what the look, what's kind of, what
I mean, you're giving CEO. I kind of want to give CEO.
Yeah.
You kind of give like, she's on the cover of Vibe. Not she's on the cover of Vogue even, and then on Monday she's on the cover of Vogue, and then on Friday she's on Turks and Caicos.
Hey, let's get it.
That's kind of what you're giving.
Yeah, no, whatever you feel comfortable, like, you know, what makes you feel comfortable. Yeah, for me it was much more about
maintenance. Probably.
Yes.
Tarrah had a lot. She talks about me having a lot of hair. Tarrah also had a lot of hair. I mean, she still has a lot of hair, but it was a lot of hair.
It was too much. It was always in a bun. I never could. I didn't have it would take too long to do. And so I wasn't wearing my hair like in a style. I was just like slapping it in a bun all the time because it was just so much work.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I want to work on my presentation. Like I want to look like I put in some effort, but I really didn't. And I knew that for me, it just I needed it cut in a style, so I would have to do less work. And it being shorter, it was like, oh my God, my hair only takes very short amount of time to do versus 3 and 4 hours.
I think that's kind of what's drawing me. When you said your hair only takes you 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, like an hour.
I was like
to blow dry it, it takes 45 minutes. To flat iron, it takes like 40 minutes. Like, that's a solid 2 hours versus 4 hours.
My hair is a solid half a day.
Yeah.
And people didn't believe.
Too much.
I didn't believe it. I used to see And I know it still can be an excuse, but on older movies, you all may not know this as our younger brothers and sisters, but on older movies, girls used to say, oh, I gotta wash my hair as an excuse to get really out of stuff. But no, like really, washing your hair could potentially be all day, depending on what time you start.
Yeah, for sure. So it was just too much. And then everybody was just like, and then it's this thing where especially if you have long hair and you're a black woman, it's like your hair is your thing. Like,
and I was like, it doesn't have to.
And it just doesn't have to.
Very much India.Arie. I am not my hair.
For real. And it was just like, you don't get to tell me what works for my life. Like you're not going to be pretty if you don't have this hair down to your butt. Like, no, I'm still me. And, this works for me right now. Yeah.
I totally agree with that. Yeah. And that was a little bit of why I cut my hair in college too, because it was like I went through, you all may not be familiar with this because high school is very different than when we were in high school, but there was this whole exotic vibe happening when we were in high school. Kind of like a what you mix with.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of thing happening. And especially when I came over and I had a little bit more of a Caribbean accent than I do now. It was like, what do you mix with? You have like long hair. And at the time I was wearing green contacts like Rihanna. So it was just like, okay. So, but now you're more proud and you can stand up. And even at that time I was like, I'm not mixed with, I'm black.
Yeah.
Like, I do have a grandmother that's Native American, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, everybody was like Cherokee.
Yeah.
At that point. So, it was like a trophy.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, I rebelled against that when I went to college. I was like, enough.
Yeah. I am. Being a black woman is good enough. It's like,
it's enough.
It's enough. Like, I'm excited. I'm grateful to be a black woman. And I don't have to be anything more to be beautiful. Being a black woman is beautiful.
And however you decide to style your hair is beautiful.
Your business.
That's your business. Like, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So
hair could be a whole topic because like how people treat you, how
people treat you is crazy. How people treat you, we could talk about that as someone coming from corporate America, looking how people treat you. Where I've had good and bad experiences. I've had experiences where I've gotten hired with platinum blonde braids in my head, and my hair not platinum blonde. Yeah. I've also been like gone where I've had one hairstyle and I come back and be, oh, and it's like, you remember on that